I decided to come out to Washington Park, and I am wearing shorts, which is honestly crazy. The sun is literally like right in my face. The sun finally came out today, and it hasn't come out in a while, so I just wanted to come and sit by the water. But I'm wearing shorts. Wasn't probably the smartest thing I've ever done, but I just came from my chiropractor appointment and that's what I was wearing, so I was like, I just want to stop at the park. Brought my tote with me, and I'm gonna read this book. I think I'm gonna finish the rest of it today. I'm pretty far. I'm on page 309, and there are only like 402 pages, 3 pages, yeah, so I'm pretty far to the end. It's a really good story so far. I feel like this is a nice little backdrop for reading. There's just like ducks over there, and then like people are walking along here, like back there, and the sun is literally shining straight on my face, which is why I love coming to sit here.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like.
This is so cute. I feel like they're coming out with a new line with like this picnic pattern, because I see a lot of this. I love this little pattern. I have so much of this at home, just not like this exact color. I use it so much too. Okay, I feel like I need this. It's a berry bowl with a saucer, and I feel like if it were a little bit smaller, I would definitely bring it home. I mean, this is huge, so I don't know if I would ever fill this up with berries. But I think it's a cool concept to be able to like strain it and then put them in there. I think that's so cool. I really want a faux tree for our dining room. I can't tell if these look like too fake or not. There's this one. I feel like this one looks maybe a little more real, or does it look more fake? I literally can't tell. Maybe this one looks more real. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Whether you think the one with the basket at the bottom looks more real, or the one with like the white thing at the bottom. I definitely want to bring one of these in the dining room, probably next to the hutch. Don't need more candles because I already have like 10 of them, but I feel like Target just has like very unique candles. Like this one's one of my favorites. It's called Cashmere Plum. It smells like plum for sure, but it also kind of has like a, I don't know, like a cozy smell. I don't know how to explain that really. Like that doesn't make any sense, but I'm gonna get that candle. And this one is gray flannel, and this smells like a clean blanket, but not like linen, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes any sense, so I'm gonna get both of these, and I might grab a couple more too. Okay, I swear these look like they're for Restoration Hardware. I feel like I've showed these to you guys in the past, but like it looks so nice. They usually don't have 2 of them. They usually only have like 1, but I really like the lamps that have like a thicker base versus like the ones like that one back there that are a little bit like more see-through. And also over here they have a lot of where is it, furniture that I was looking at, and these literally don't even look like stuff that you would see in Target. Like what the heck? Like look at this. Like, is this from Target or are we in a different store? Like they've really, I feel like, upgraded their like home decor and like all of that stuff. Found an accent table that I like. It looks like someone maybe returned it because it's on sale for like $40, but I don't know if I like it because the top, this, I don't like that. I wish it were like smooth, but it's so nice, and I think maybe this could go in our bathroom, like next to our what's it called, bathtub maybe. I don't know. Do you think it would look nice? Let me know what you guys think. I have this lamp over here, and I want to get a different lamp, but I keep telling myself our house isn't done, our house isn't done, so I can't like buy anything. But I want something more solid like this. But I mean, I feel like I should buy stuff now, even though it's not like done, because it's like pretty much done. And this just like is not the vibe for our living room anymore now that we have like more like wood stuff. But I just don't know if that will match or not. Does this look like such a fun game? I know these are literally for like kids, but This is Pictionary, but you can draw and it'll like show it on screen. I'll link this if I can find it, but it's on sale too. They have a lot of like random games like Throw the Burrito. So I mean, I wouldn't like play any of those, but this does look really fun. Of course, everything in here I want. I also have read a lot of these. Like, I've read In 5 Years, such a good book. Some people don't really like the ending, so I mean, there's that, like, take that as you will. Read this one, I have this one, haven't read it yet. And then I was thinking about getting The Housemaid, and I heard that this is like a really good, like, kind of like thriller type book. I don't know. So I think I might bring this one. Oh, sorry, am I in your way? I think I might bring this one home. It looks like it, I don't know. I don't like anything that's like too scary. I've heard a lot of people talk about how this one's good. So I think I'm gonna get that and then look over maybe on the fiction bestsellers over there. Oh, I also saw this. So I have Verity, but I don't have the exclusive like new chapter. Honestly, I just kind of want to like read it without buying the book. But then I saw in the front of the book, she like wrote this little like foreword, and she was like, I can't believe anyone bought this. I didn't know that anyone would even like it. And then now it makes me want to support her even more. Like, I don't know, it's just like really sweet. They have a lot of good stuff in here. I've read that one. I feel like I read that one. There's so many good books in here, and all of them are like really cheap too. Like, this is literally $9.99, which is wild. I found some books. I don't know if I'm gonna get these or not, but every time I come into the bookstore, I pick up this book, Black Cake, and I haven't really heard an insane amount about this book, but I just gravitate towards it every time, and I always feel like if I'm gravitating towards a book, I'll probably like it. And then this book by Lucy Foley, The Paris Apartment, looks really good. Honestly, the biggest reason why this looks good to me is because the chapters are only like a page or 2 pages, and I love a good thriller that's like quick to the point, that's gonna like keep me on my toes. And literally the pages or the chapters are like a page or 2, so I feel like it makes me feel like I'm getting through the books faster. They're shorter. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Also, if you haven't read Before I Let Go, you have to pick this up. It's such a good book. It was one of my favorites from this year that I read, and I just ate it up like so fast. You guys know what is absolutely wild about Target? Target has a better book selection of like Black authors and Black characters than Barnes. Like, we literally do not have Honey and Spice or The Other Black Girl in our Barnes, even though these are like, you know, huge books that everyone's obsessed with. Isn't that crazy? This thriller is such a good one, like so good. I love this one. And then there's a romance book over here that I also really liked, Honey and Spice. I feel like I've talked about this book so many times. I love this one. And this book by Jasmine Guillory is one of my favorites, and I think one that everyone should like start with if they're reading one of her books, because it's just like so fun, and it's like a play on, kind of like a play on words with or play on storyline, I guess, with Beauty and the Beast, because it's from Disney Books. I was just watching or like looking on Instagram or TikTok or something, and someone just said that this book is so good. I'd never heard of it before or anything, and it's so funny that I literally see it today. It's 20% off too, and it's only $8.79, so I feel like that's a sign to get it. It says Charlotte Davis is in pieces. At 17, she's already lost more than most people do in a lifetime, but she's learned how to forget. The broken glass washes away the sorrow until there's nothing but calm. You don't have to think about your father or the river, your best friend who's gone forever, or your mother who's nothing left to give you. Every new scar hardens Charlie's heart just a little more, yet it still hurts so much. It hurts enough to not care anymore, which is sometimes what has to happen before you can find your way back from the edge. This sounds so sad and heart-wrenching. I don't know if I'm ready for a sad book. Show you guys what I picked up when I was at Target. I got these flowers because I have 2 vases that are completely empty right now, and then one that Brady he filled. It's so pretty. It's still alive. He got those a couple days ago on his way home from work for me. And then I got some Smart Sweets, but I already ate them on the way home. They, I think, only have like 5 grams of sugar or something like that. So it's like a really good, I don't know, little like sweet snack. So you know I like sweets. I also got this pool towel for Brady because we need something for the boat. And I guess I can take off my shoes in here. But I already have like a beach towel for the boat and I wanted to get something for him. This has vacation on it though, so I almost didn't get it, literally for the sheer fact that we're gonna be using it at home and not on vacation. But the other ones didn't really look like something that he would like, so I didn't want to get them. I also did get a book, which I'm gonna show you guys that in a second. It's actually been a book that has been on my TBR. I just don't like have it in my physical TBR at home. I got the gray flannel candle that I was telling you smells incredible. And then I also got the cashmere plum candle that, again, smells so good. And then that's the end of this bag. And then this bag is some hair stuff. And I got a Way leave-in conditioner. I'm almost out and I literally cannot go without it. I mean, I guess I could, like, there's really nothing that I absolutely have to have, but there's like some products that just do so well in my hair that I just do not want to go without, and this is one of them. And then the other product is leave-in conditioner from Pattern. They have gel and leave-in conditioner, but they look the exact, like they're in the exact same bottle shape and color. So unless you look at the front, you won't really know what says gel, what's gel and what's leave-in conditioner, because they look the exact same. But the leave-in conditioner adds hydration and then the gel adds hold. So I use this a lot for like twisting my hair at night because it's not gonna leave like anything flaky in my hair. And then the book that I picked up is By a Thread. So many of you guys know that Lucy Score's book was not one that I was like absolutely obsessed with, but I did love her writing. Like, it was so easy to read, and even though it was 500 pages, I just breezed through the book so fast. But I just hated Knox, I just didn't really like their relationship. So I'm gonna try another book, even though this one does say Grumpy Sunshine, so I'm a little worried that it's gonna have that same like enemies to lovers, but like the enemy is like actually rude and mean. Like, I don't, like, if we're gonna do enemies to lovers, I feel like they need to be like nice, not like actually rude. Oh, I hate these stickers on here, they're so hard to get off. I like the stickers at Barnes better because I feel like they make them where they come off so easily. These stickers are like, oh my God. Oh no, it's the worst when they're not coming off. And they start leaving that like residue on there, that sticky stuff. Like, I don't want my book to have like sticky residue, it's gross. But yeah, so I got this book because I'm gonna try her again. I did just recently pick up Things We Hide from the Light, but I don't think I'm gonna like that book. Like, I have a pretty, for one, it's about a cop. I mean, that alone, like, I just feel like I'm not gonna like it. But I got it because the third book comes out in September, and I can't just like not read the second book in the series when the third one comes out in September, because I just don't want to be like missing out on like what's happening in the book. But I really want to read Sloane's story, and whatever that guy's name is, it starts with the L. Lucius, whatever his name is. But I want to read their story, and that's what I'm like most interested in. Speaking of their story, so I told you guys, speaking of love stories, I guess not their story, but I told you guys you should read Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. Such an incredible book. But another book in the Skyland series, which is that series, comes out next year in 2024. She just posted something on her Instagram, and she said that she just finished like the first draft, and that's just like so exciting because I didn't think it would come out that fast, because Before I Let Go just came out like late last year. But the story that's gonna come out is gonna be about, I think her name's like Celeste or something. It's about the stay-at-home mom lady whose husband like kind of seems like he's maybe like abusive or something. They don't really say, because obviously her story isn't here yet, but I kind of get that vibe that he's like cheating on her or something like that. Oh, this is so annoying. There's like dirt on this book, even because I got the sticker off and it's like leaving that residue. But yeah, so definitely read the book, because the second book in the series comes out in 2024, and I don't know if it's going to be beginning of 2024 or end of 2024, but you definitely want to like read it. I am vlogging like I've been using 2 SD cards, which you guys probably don't care about this, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I've been using 2 separate SD cards because I've been making like longer form videos. So there's a bookstore vlog coming, but it's like me going to a bunch of different bookstores, and instead of just like making that into a vlog with like other stuff in it, I'm just putting like the bookstore stuff in it. So I've been trying to do more of that. And I do want to do more like reading vlogs and things, but it's hard to remember to pick up my camera for like specific things. Because like, for example, if I'm doing a reading vlog, like I don't just read for a full week. I do like other stuff that I want to show you. So vlogs like this, I feel like I can talk about books or talk about like things that I like, but also like, you know, go to Target and just do random stuff. So anyway, long story short, a bookstore vlog is coming. There's a bookstore that's in Champaign that has books in it, and it's also a bar, which I thought was like the coolest concept. It's not like super close to here, but I just want to go see it. And then I really want to go to that bookstore in Chicago that is like a Black-owned bookstore. Don't know when that's gonna happen, but I really want to go, and it's like one of the best, not in the world, but like one of the best, I think, in Illinois. It's huge. It has tons of like books, and I like looking in bookstores for like book recs that I wouldn't normally see, and books by Black authors about Black people. It is very hard to find that anywhere unless the book is already viral. So like when I was in Target and I showed you guys Honey and Spice, and I showed you guys some like other books, all those books are already viral. So I'm sure Target or whatever, they like saw that those books are viral and put those in their store. But it's very rare that I can just like browse and just find books and like pick up the back and read the back and see if I like it, because usually bookstores will only like source books by Black authors that are already viral. Anyway, I want to go there because they have a lot of books that are like debut authors, things that aren't necessarily viral or read yet, and I want to read more books this year that are not like already popular, just because, I don't know, sometimes I feel like books are overhyped, and then I feel like sometimes books don't get enough hype because no one's read them, because people are only reading the books that everyone like hypes up. So yeah, I've been trying to incorporate more hobbies, and reading obviously is one of them, but I actually went to Target to go pick up, what's it called? Like plant stuff, because I want to do like some landscaping and like try to like get better at that this year. For one, because our yard needs it, but 2, I feel like that would be like a nice little hobby to add that's outdoors, and I want to do more things outdoors this year. Honestly, that's like what keeps me busy, and I feel like if you are struggling with like being lonely, someone on my in my DMs the other day and in my Q&A, they were like, I'm feeling really lonely and I really want to be in a relationship. And I really wanted to be like, those, like, being in a relationship will not make you not be lonely if you're already lonely, like, or if you're sad or like whatever. Like, being in a relationship is not going to take away whatever feeling that you have, like, so you have to like fix that within yourself. And I really wanted to tell her, which I didn't have enough time to do that. Maybe I'll answer that question next week, because I try to like go back and look at old like questions. But I really wanted to be like, you have to like figure out how not to be lonely and how to be happy like on your own. And then when you find someone, you're gonna like mesh better and have a better relationship, because you're not like constantly like sucking the life out of them, because you're just like leaning on them for so much emotional support when you should like figure that out on your own. But I feel like adding in hobbies is like one of the easiest ways to like not feel lonely, and also to like be busy and like have fun and enjoy your time, and not be like relying on your friends or like family to make you happy. But anyway, I want to add in like landscaping this year. Don't know if I'm actually gonna do it, but I did make a Target order to I think it's supposed to get here to the house tomorrow, and it has like some little like succulent pots that you can like hang on the wall, and like a couple other things. So I want to put some plants inside the house too. So yeah, anyway, I'm actually done with the vlog. I already said that, but I'm like actually done now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.